statement. And now for something completely different, Master.
No mercy! Fatality!
Go on, that's it. Just absorb it. Absorb the greatness. You are viewing the single greatest racing track in the world. And when I push A, you will see me playing as the single greatest racer ever known to man. That is right, this is Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed, and I am the mighty Vyse on the wondrous Rogue's Landing. It is simply divine. It's truly, look at that. I can't remember the ship's name. I'm not 100. It's like it was just the first ship you ever had, which was actually the father's ship technically, but nevertheless, I can't remember if it had a oh crap! I just got fucked. Oh well, never mind. Dude, I haven't played this in a while, so I'm a little rusty on the controls, but I am not rusty on the gorgeousness of this track. Blowfish! Power of the blowfish! Ah, the old hat rad! Because this, I need to ditch it just at the right time. And if you didn't know, the reason why it's called Transformed is because you transform. The mighty base at the back there. Ooh, the Valuan Empire will have its way. Fire! Fire it, try and fire at beat. That's it, that's nice. Now, if I'd done a trip there, I could have done a boost, but as I say, I'm a little rusty on how this works. So, fire off the rocket. Now, do. It's such good. It's so good. It's unfathomably good. Woo! Now I get a boost because I tricked. There's a Valuan ship, I think, above us. I can't remember if that's the female captain's ship or not. I couldn't see it in its preciseness. Ow, fuck! I got fucked, but I also did a long shot. There's another Valuan ship there. Again, that one doesn't ring a bell. It just looks like it might be a generic-y one. Whereas some, like at some point, we will see the Dow, you cock. Yes, because this is Porn Dragon 56, where you will see his cock. No, a little later, and I will point it out, we will see the mighty Delphinius. And then we'll see the Delphurb later. No, what the fuck are you on? But that, in the background, right there, is the big final base. It was, look at the size of that motherfucker. It's huge! And yes, that is the female captain's ship, that one. But Beliza, I believe her name was something along the lines of Beliza. Fire up the catcher's mitt. And oh, there's the big wow monster. This level is so good. It's got everything, and I guarantee there's bound to be something else I haven't seen yet. But I still haven't seen the Delphinius. I'm slightly disappointed that the Delphinius hasn't approached yet. No, still not seeing it. But it may very well only appear on the final lap, because I think things do... There are the generic ships littered about, but then there are the... Oh, there it is! There it is! There it is! Did you see it? Did you see it in the background? The Delphinius is here! Chase it down! Chase it down! Fire off the firework! Fuck the firework! I don't care about the firework. Who cares about winning a race when you are chasing down the mighty Delphinius? Oh, this level is so good because it's Skies of Arcadia. Oh, I'm so substantially biased. This entire game is shit for this level, except for this level. Oh yes! Woo! Did you see the skill moves? Dodging like a fucking pro. That was so good. The football manager's gone all-star. Bully for him, hey, bully for him. Oh, the ship crashed and I'm about to go into a swarm. No, I'm not, because that's my own swarm. So I just stole first place. Come on, Vyse. Don't let me down, because I'm having such a good time. Come on, Vyse, you can do this. You are the mighty Vyse, the adventurer of the century, the man who saved the world. God, I love this level. I think somehow we figured that one out. Somehow, just idly, we managed to work out that, in fact, you do quite like this level. But I think that's... I think it was called Rogue's Landing, hence the name of the level, I suppose. But that was the first village where your father lived. And where technically you live, of course. There's the Delphinius in the background firing its cannons. I suppose the one ultimate thing, and I don't think it ever does, but it would be spectacular to find it. Vyse, don't fuck it up now, mate. That's where I won the race, and now you've screwed it up, mate. You can't trust these AIs with anything, can you? But what would be gorgeous, and I don't know, there's every possibility I missed it, and it does happen, but if it fired up the Moonstone Cannon, fire! Tell you what's also missing, again, maybe it's there and I just can't see it, but they should have included the Little Jack! For people who don't know Skies of Arcadia, this is meaningless nonsense words. What the fuck's the Little Jack? I have no clue. Oh well, never mind. I love it. Let's quit out and do some alternate racing, because there are some, you know, when I said the rest of the game is shit, I was not telling the truth. This game, I think, I don't know, there's something about this one, I'm going to go ahead and say it, I like it more than I like Mario Kart. Although this second one, because of course there was Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing, but this second one, I must admit, the one disappointing thing is I get the impression, and I may be proven wrong, but I do get the impression that it would be nice that the All-Star manoeuvres, the whole sort of so-and-so's gone All-Star, they seem a little lacklustre in this one. They don't seem as unique and interesting as the original, which is a shame. I will do the Rogue Cup simply because I will get to do Rogue's Landing again at the end. That's the way, I like it. Oh yes. Let us begin.
Character select.
So, who do we have in this character select? Obviously we have the one, the only, the mighty Vyse. And although sorely tempted to be Vyse again, I will be good to you, the audience, and I will play as an alternate character. So who do we have, you may ask? Well, I shall tell you. I shall tell you them all, whether you like it or not. We've got Sonic. It's called Sonic and Sega, or Sonic and All-Stars. They dropped the Sega All-Stars for some odd reason, I don't know why. Sonic obviously had to be in it, and he's in a car. Of course, Sonic's in a car. But no, I don't know whether they ever said this somewhere or whether I just made it up. But I swear, somewhere along the line, there was some reference to the notion that the reason why he races in a car is because if he didn't, he would always win. Because, of course, he's the fastest hedgehog alive. And that is why he uses a car, because it puts him at a fair position to all other racers. And that is good sportsmanship on Sonic's part, which makes him all the more heroic than he already was. So I think that's a very good explanation, and therefore, if it's mine, I take full credit over it. But if it was referenced somewhere else, then fair enough. I'm fairly certain it was, as I say. Anyway, we've got Tails. I suppose he's my favourite in the Sonic universe, but not necessarily. Of course, he's not my favourite in the racing world, but he may be my second favourite. His car is quite good. It's a nice. The acceleration. I think acceleration tends to be my best stat. If the thing's got a high acceleration, I can do quite well because I tend to crash a lot, and the acceleration can get me back up to the speed. Whereas I suppose if you didn't crash a lot, then a high speed would be better because you can build up to that higher speed. But for me, acceleration tends to be quite good. Knuckles is bloody good in this game. In fact, I for some reason I do quite well as Knuckles, and I do quite like his vehicle. It's quite an interesting sort of thing. Well, it looks like it's kind of, I don't know. There's a sort of, do you know what it fucking reminds me of suddenly? It reminds me of a Metapod. That central bit. See if you can see it as well. A Metapod. Anyway. Aye, Sailor! No, nothing to do with sailors. He's, of course, Monkey Ball. Super Monkey Ball! The minor disappointing thing is if I flick down to Mimi, you'll note, same car. Same car. Can anybody say lazy? Same car. Which I'm not convinced they had the exact same car. I mean, even down to the stats, is that 2 bars boost? Oh no, the stats are subtly different. I'll grant you that one, the stats are different. And I guess the All-Star may prove slightly different, but not entirely sure why it's chirping join. Has it been chirping join at the bottom there all this time and I've only just noticed it? Or is there some reason why it's suddenly gone, I want you to join, I want you to join. I'll join when I'm good and fucking ready, mate. Beat! Jet Set Radio! Yeah! His is quite a nice vehicle, but now, was I correct? Let's go to Gum. Similar. It's a shame they're not closer. Similar, but not quite as identical as Mimi and I think. So the two Jet Set Radio characters seem to get at least a slightly unique racer. Now, of course, the interesting thing is I can't rotate, it would seem, at the moment, which is almost a shame. But you can note, if you ever see him in the race, you will note that he still has his blades on. He still has his rollerblades on, which is just, what the fuck? He's driving a sort of ATV quad thing with blades on, but still, Ralph from Wreck-It Ralph. He's got himself his little construction vehicle. Never played him much. I have played him, but I haven't done too much with him. Ooh la la! Space Channel 5. And then if we look at Pudding from Space Channel 5, suddenly you go, oh wow, they've really gone all out on making the Space Channel 5 characters different. That's odd. When fucking I and Mimi are bloody the fucking same. It's Crazy Taxi. You know what time it is. Let's make some cash. BD Joe. It seems strange. I don't quite see why it's almost always BD Joe. In fact, I think it's always BD Joe for some reason. I mean, there's the female character whose name I forget, so maybe perhaps not put her in, since apparently, according to me, she's forgettable. But then I think there's Axel as well, and it seems strange. Why? I don't know. What was their choice? Is it because he's black? And they decided Shadow can't be the only black character. That's a terrible thing to say, but you know it might be the truth. You know it. Anyway, Amy in a little tiny pink convertible. Convertible in more ways than one, of course. Amigo! salsa de amigo in his little Spanish twang. Mexican, I suppose, actually. Samba de amigo. Danica Patrick, who I'm still not 100% convinced. I don't know if she's a real person. I'm thinking she might be a real person, but I have no F1 knowledge, so I can't say that for certain. But it's not a real F1 car, certainly, because I don't think they tend to only have 4 wheels. This thing's got 6. It's a nice looking car, though, it really is. And I must admit, she is a bloody good racer in this game. Shadow the Hedgehog. He became slightly disappointing, I think. In the original, he had that motorbike, and that motorbike was it was gorgeous. But now he's got like a tank, and I don't know. Yeah, sure, the tank's quite nice, but as nice as his motorbike, no. Vyse in the Mighty Cruiser, and then Knights, and as you can see, oddly enough, Knights is the car, which makes for it being quite clever. Metal Sonic. I don't know why I do it, but he's quite good. Very similar stats, if not the same, but I can't say that for certain as Sonic. But it's a nice looking vehicle, it really is. And Gilius from Golden Axe, the dwarf and master of chaos. Brah. He's not half bad, and he's got a beautiful looking vehicle, isn't it? Stone wheels and sort of goblin-y, gremlin-y thing. Pudding we've technically seen. Joe Mustache from something that I know I should know, but can't think of the name of the game. I don't think it's called Ninja something, is it? Shit. I don't know, I can't remember where he's from, but he's a damn fine racer in this, he really is. Incredibly good. Alex Kidd, who I think was his own game, wasn't he? He was Alex Kidd in I want to say Dreamland, but I may have that mistaken. I don't know my games enough. The Shogun from Shogun Warriors. Again, he's quite good. He's actually really very, very good. And he sort of mystically transforms his chariot. Football Manager! He's not bad. Not bad. I quite like the little car. And then the Team Fortress Trio. So, who to be? There's so many good characters. I don't know. Kind of want to go Team Fortress because it's one of the more unique characters, because I think he is exclusive to the PC version. So actually, I think Football Manager, Shogun, and Team Fortress Trio are exclusive. But I don't know. I think. Go on, I'll do it. Team Fortress. Let's have a go at the Team Fortress Trio. Good God, it's started to rain. Oh yes, the old bananas! Start with a drone in the next event, because I got a trio of bananas. We start as the heavy. Give me my sandwich, and we shall win. Oh shit, I lost it. I had it, but I lost it. I didn't. Oh well, fire the drone. I think the drone is basically a little tiny U. It's a little tiny remote-controlled U. And you send it out after the creatures. Transform boost. I am the Pyro, who doesn't actually speak, I don't think, does he? He has a muffled sound, doesn't he? Because, of course, he's supposed to be in the mask. You've got the old drifting boosts, which I'm trying to do my best at displaying. Woo! As you can see. Ba-bam! And obviously, when you transform, when you do a trick, you get a boost. And if you can do a transforming trick... Oh yeah, that's alright then. That just takes me down here instantly. Oh, I'll get the exclamation mark then. Super pickup! Let's drift around this corner and pick up a coin for no good reason. You would think. Fire the triple threat! Did I? I think I fouled the boost. Oh well, never mind. Oh gum, you did not want to stand in front of me. But actually, I primarily kicked the shit out of Metal Sonic there, didn't I? Go, Sonic! Oh, I think this pit, if you can time it, if you can do it well, nipping down the set. Jesus, I'm all over the place, aren't I? Fucking hell! The Mystic Gas takes us back to the beginning. Do. Let's boost, triple boost. Boost as boosty as you can get. Boost down. Now, let's take the thin route because it may be risky, but it gets you there quicker. Actually, that might be a lie. I have no idea. It may not be riskier and it may not be... Ah, the swarm! I fired off the swarm, but it hit a pillar and actually probably helped everybody else rather than hindered them. Oh well. I should have been chosen that, unless that's my swarm. That is my swarm. Double swarm hit. Yes. Triple flipper. And now, is that still? Yeah, it's still the old snowballs. I think the pickups, certainly those super pickups, I get the impression they are guaranteed, always the same thing. But I may be mistaken. Fire it out the back. That's it, Mr. Heavy. We're in first place, you beauty. Come on, son. Just don't get fucked by a wave. And preferably, kind of want to catch as mitt rather than a drone, but fire it out behind me, as you never know. As I say, if you can do it well, you can get right towards the centre, and obviously you cut down having to go around. But of course, if you do it badly, then you may very well fuck yourself, and you don't want to do that. Now, I'll side flip so that I can get a better angle on this. Transform boost. Good man. The pyro is here. The only unfortunate thing is we can't see the spy who takes over on the aerial thing. Because it's odd. I thought what they'd do... Ah, shite. Fire off the firework and get rid of that obstacle. I thought what they'd do is every single track would have some kind of fly, some kind of flying, some kind of flying boat and race car is what I thought every single track would have. But oddly enough, I've found that actually no. Some tracks they tend to have at least. Yes, the drone missed. You son of a bitch! I fired all those snowballs out the back end, just in case I was able to take down the drone, but I needn't have worried about it. Fire off the firework and hope I hit someone. It usually tells you if you hit someone, so I'll know. And I think this is lap 3, which means with a bit of luck and a bit of skill, more luck than skill though, as it was a straight line, but nevertheless, first place for Team Fortress.